I remembered I didn't have a jetpack that time. You see that? I was going to jump right over the edge, but I hesitated because I didn't want to die. Now, I did remember one thing more that we needed to get immediately, which was power slugs. Because we need to power up some of the production inside of the assembly for the versatile framework. And I don't remember quite which ones we needed to get going. But for safety's sake, I would like to show up with more than just one. And I can't make the jump for shit. Come on, get up there. No, okay. That's fine. Just embarrass me. Go ahead. Oh, good. We're keeping up the good streak here. I like it. Well, what are you up to, Airline? Are you going to be playing some Sims? Airline with the... Oh, great. Airline with the massive 20 stream streak now. That is some dedication. I mean, it's my wife, so it's a bit cheating, but nevertheless, that is some dedication, and I think it should be recognized. Nope, doing the number game on my phone. Ah, I see, I see, I see. Very neat. There we go, delete all of those. Right then, do we have any power slugs hiding over here, maybe? That'd be convenient. And as such, I do not believe there is. Try to get some altitude, and I just smack my face in the wall. I think actually there's one snail inside this little bush here. Yep, no, that was one of you. No, it was one up there. Never mind. Don't start doing poison, please. Thank you for not poisoning me. Now we got 2 power slugs. I can't imagine we need many more, right? Let's get a 3rd one just to be safe. At that point we really should be able to just quietly and calmly power up whatever we need. Because I only think there was one. But I mean, we are most likely going to be needing more in the future anywho. I don't know what that creaking sound was, but it was pretty intimidating, not gonna lie. Cool. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. So, what we're going to need to set up right now is we need to set up a big storage container for where all our items will go when they're done crafted. Let's go ahead and clear our to-do list, not to be confused. Yeah, cool. We got that. Yeah, no, I think we should be good. Because I have all the stuff I need for power cords, yes. Yeah, now we should be good. Let's take the slowly speed decreasing tube. Oh yeah, this is efficiency. I could definitely outspeed this by running. But I mean, it's a safe alternative for travel at least. We can't be killed in here. Gotta count for something, right? Okay. That's the big factory floor. Ooh, I just realized we don't actually have an input for anything just yet. That could be needed. Alright. I think the easiest thing to do is just bring up the production planner and add the versatile framework back in. There we go. And we decided that it was going to produce 10 per minute, right? Should be 2 assemblies. Yes, good. Right, so we need to double check that the assembler for reinforced plates is boosted up. Should be at 1.5. It is not. There we go. And then we need to make sure that the these 3 fellas are all doing modular frames together. So these ones are overproduction, so that's no need. And the screws, the screws are overclocked as well. Good. So that is now sorted. This should not be a concern any longer. Instead then, let's go ahead and make a little bit of a landing platform. And then we'll take our beautiful industrial storage, line it up neatly, put a merger in, turn it the right way, of course, and 2 steps back, and in you go. And in you go. That should be about 2,500 frames. Or is it 1,500? I don't remember. It's a lot of inventory. Enough for our first phase anyways. We don't need to worry about that. Now then, time to power these suckers. I'm just going to run it over here. And I don't want to hook this one up immediately. I want to see where we are in terms of power consumption, because this thing is gonna be heavy. I realized as I was just thinking about it as I went to bed last night that I am concerned about the next factory's overall power usage, but this one is going to eat power like crazy, because there's a lot of different buildings needing power here. And as I stated out, you know, this is only one out of the 2 factories we really need. So I might need to add a sub-goal today, which would be expanding the coal production once more. Which is not necessarily what I want to do, but I fear that I do not have the luxury of choosing what to do. We'll see. So now I'm powering only the iron part, not the steel part, and we are at 134 watts already. Nice. Yeah, no, this is this might end up being a little bit heavy on our system. We definitely need to expand the coal works before we get going with the second place, that's for sure. I know where there's one more coal with water lying close-ish, but it's not going to be a efficient factory because it's not a big one. Big lake, to be precise. No, not like that. Behave. Run over here. And then you power you 2. And then you run over here. And then you power you 2. Then you can jump straight through like so. Oh, please reach. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's not where I wanted to shoot you down. You missed. That one goes to you. Righto. That's the iron one. Now we need to move over to the copper one over here. You know what? No, I'll power the copper one via the line over there. That'll be fine. Okay. So, what am I looking at in terms of power? 250. Damn. Let's jump over here. And see, where are we in terms of power? Capacity of 1,000. Max consumption 850. Ooh. However, the current consumption is sitting at an we could maybe pull this off. We are talking like 1 watt to spare pull it off, but nevertheless we could pull it off. You know what? Let's find out. Well, of course, no, it's not actually powering any of the systems going in, so never mind. It would have been stupid to expect something to happen. I was expecting a big bang. Whoopsie daisy. You know, that's twice now almost fallen down here. I might just want to do like that. Okay, so time for the big thing. We need to organize the input of the iron. And looking at it, it's not that complicated, in fact. We're going to require a big problem. Hold on. I am an idiot. Because I realized just now that the strongest power belt I have is 270. And I need to transport a 360 for a little bit. So that's not great. Well, we'll just have to upgrade this when we get to it. For the while, this is going to be very inefficient. I realize I don't have any steel anyway to bring it over to the place I wanted to go. So, conveyor merger. We put it right there. We're going to do like that. Because this thing is going to give me 360. It's going to go through here. So we get 360 divided by 3 is 120. And then 240 going in that direction. And this is going to go to the foundry. Let's set that up immediately because I need steel. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 foundries. Of course we do. How do I split 1 into 5? I have seen complicated calculations with that. Can you all just find another fucking target for a second? That would be neat. Hold on. Where are you? Let me clear you out a little bit. I hear the growling all over me. There you are. There, both of you. Wonderful. Good night. Thank you for your cooperation. Okay. So how do I split 1 to 5? That is just annoying that I have to figure out. I could do the fill up strategy. Just line it up. That's a little sheepish, but that's what I can do. Or I can look up a guide on how to do it properly. So let's do the sheepish thing, because I don't know how to do the proper thing. So we're just gonna do this. You go straight forward. You go there. And you go there. And you go there. Followingly, you go on the right side. And so do you. Let's put you there. Righto. Then what we can do is we can just wire in the coal from the bottom. Ooh, let's not fall down into the pit. Okay, you are on the wrong side. I can't have that. Some level of dignity I have. There we go. Cool. Righto, so let's go ahead and wire the coal. It'll be flying in here. And then I need to split it in an equal way from what I did above. Let's get some space so we can do that. So we're going to put a conveyor splitter right here. One going in that direction, and then one going in that direction. So then you go to that one. You go to that one, following you. And you go into that one, following you. Now, I understand that I'm doing way too slow of conveyor belts here, don't worry. I am aware. But right now I realized I'm running low on resources to even build this track to begin with. So I kind of have to get it built before I can worry about further problems. Okay, you didn't want to go there. Ooh, barely made it. Okay, let's go ahead and get plates from somewhere, I suppose. I have 71 steel plates. Is that enough? You know, thinking clearly, I really should have hooked up the smelters, normal smelter first. But I was so focused on getting the steel one, I didn't think my decision through here. Where is the coal land located? Oh, they're right up there. Come on, buddy. You're almost there. Okay, let's start hooking them up. So we need the miner sitting right here. How much coal will you be giving? 120. I need 2 of you. Where's the other one? It's right above it, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. So these two powers combined give me 230. So let's put down a merger. And just barely we managed to hook up these things. So now we should be getting the steel production going, which is going to give us on steel, which is a good start, honestly. Excuse me, I'm going to borrow you, sir. But yeah, we need to redirect our attention to not create the second factory, but in fact focused on getting down the... I can't even make that. Focus on getting down the more production of coal factories. Because we need power. Desperately. Look at that slowly slugging its way forward. There you go. It's going to take forever to reach its intended destination. But it is what it is with that. Okay. Honestly, no big point in what I did here, because in about the same time as it's going to take for this to run all the way here, I could just go back to... I could go back to base and just get more materials to build with. Which I'm going to need to be doing anyway, because I need to figure out where to set up another coal production. Because this is evidently not enough. Don't necessarily want to overclock them, because that doesn't solve my problem immediately either. Now there is one approach that I've done before, which is right down here is where we tool the coal for this steel factory. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's another coal plant here that we can pull to this lake over here, but that's quite the transportation distance. There is also, over by the waters here-ish, there's another coal that we can set up. But man, I wish we had enough to get the fuel production going. Because fuel is just so more inefficient anyway. Let's head over to the steel department, because we need to finish this factory up properly. Well, as properly as we can, considering the problems we are facing. So let's go ahead and get to steel. Let's go ahead and get some pipe, why not? And while we're here, might as well also grab an encased stack. From here, where's our closest coal source? We got that one, of course, which we're building with. Got that one, which is a pure one. The little lake there. Problem is it's not very water friendly. And then we got all the coals up here that I think I'm actively... Yeah, I'm using all of them now. Oof, maroon. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to inspect this one. Straight east. Just so I'm double checking that it is the one I am thinking of. And while I'm there, I might as well also look at the factory, how that one is going. And also hook it up with a fast traveling tube. I hate when you do those jumps and you just go straight up in the air. You just stepped on a trampoline hidden in the grass. Hello, fellow factory. You at least seem to be fully running. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. How many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're not quite there yet, but we're doing a good job. Keep it up. Where was the coal? Up there, right? Yeah. So yeah, no, it's up there. The problem is the only real water source I have available is this little pond right here. And it might look even too small for just one water extractor, but it is just barely enough for one. But, you know, one water extractor overclocked is not going to be powering more than 4 anyway. So it's not really useful. It's a bit of a waste of coal, honestly. No, Not gonna lie, friends, we are in a predicament at the moment. One that I am not sure that I'm capable of solving easily at the moment. I mean, I suppose one solution would simply be to turn off unnecessary factories. Save the power that way. Oh, wait. Do I have... Yeah, no, we're missing a lot of copper sheets. Damn it. It's always something, isn't it? Nice open void we're jumping over here. Not stressful at all, it's fine. So the question then arises, where do we cut power? This facility is pretty straightforward. It's just a frames factory. We can shut that one down. We can shut down the rotor factory as well. Should be able to sneak out just enough power so that I can run more important shit with it. Because right now we're going to be stuck on phase 2 until the factories are up and running. And I want to be stuck as little as possible, evidently, since I'm on a time crunch, you know. Not speed run. I want to clarify this. I'm not capable of speed running. But trying just to see how far we can exercise our little walkie legs. There we go. Let's try to get some speed into the tube. Oh yeah, great speed there. There we go. Because we slow down so much anyway. Yeah, no, I can turn off that factory, that's for sure. That should free up quite a bit of power, because there is quite a few constructors and other assembly bits in there, and 3 drills. So that is definitely an option to kill. So if I kill the rotor factory and I kill the frames factory, do I have enough to set up a assembly wire factory? I hope so. And then I'll simply have to restart them once we have more favorable power conditions. Glad I don't take full damage from that type of impact. Okay, first things first, let's make sure that the coal is arriving in decent enough speed, which means upgrading these 2 to MK3s. And fucking fixing that. It's like, you know, I don't want the tracks to be bloody submerged. There we go. So then you can go up on the hill instead of through the hill. There we go. MK3, MK3. MK3. Okay. From here, they don't need more than 60 to go forward. So let's just upgrade those 2. Should be enough. Let's jump up on the side here and make sure we get enough iron as well. Okay, we never hooked up the iron, evidently. Just barely cut short of it. There we go. Let's also double check that I'm not wrong here. No, it's 45, yeah. So it's fine if it's a 60 going up. This one needs to be faster though. Along with these 2 tracks. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait until we can boost up this one to its maximum speed, because that one is actually not running fast enough as we speak. But this one, we need to run over here. Again, great jump, mate. Oh, I like that you did it twice in a row, just to really demonstrate what a great jumper you are. And there we go. You're gonna go... Nope. There. And that's much more simple. It's just 4 of those fellas. We can hook that up in a heartbeat. And he's gonna run to the outside of them. Why are these red? Are there 2 that I have forgot to hook up to power, or are they not... they were not decided on what they were gonna do. I see. There we go. Again, this is why you always inspect your equipment once it's running. MK3, get over here. Let's get some logistics now. We need a conveyor splitter sitting right there, and a conveyor splitting sitting right here. And let's take one that goes right there. That one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there. And then you go down into you, you go down into you, you go down into you, you go down into you. That last bit of tier 3 was not required, but it is anyway. There we go. We are starting to have iron flow through. We have iron flowing through this facility. Good stuff. What are you waiting for? You were never told what to do. That's fair. Versatile frameworks. You can see the power now climbing. Yep. We might as well run back and shut off the factories before the fuse pops. But this one is now up and running. Good. That was our major goal today. Now we just need to hook up the other factory. Or rather, we need to make it. I barely remember what the resources are that goes into it, that type of factory. It was so long that I built it in my single player. And no, don't worry, I'm not mistakenly not taking the tube. I'm waiting to cut off this power line. How much power do I win by doing this? Let's go find out. I currently have 101 power on this side. That's alright, and we do have quite a bit of storage of rotors. So we shouldn't need them in a while anyway. Let's also just go ahead and cut the other facility as well. Might even be able to shut this entire place down. What are we looking at in terms of reinforced plates? Well, we have it. It's gonna idle out soon anyway. Can't be far. It's 22 plates. Soon it's gonna idle out, so I'm not gonna stress myself out with that one. It'll sort itself out soon. You facility on the other hand. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, no, we have enough frames, but we need to actually wire this one correctly. Because this one is powering like so. So now we can kill that line. Things are still running, yes. And now we kill this line. And now things are turned off here. But they should still be operating down there. Because that one is still running over there. Cool. Just needed to double sure I didn't do that wonderful little fuck up. What are we looking at in terms on this side? 61 power. That's barely worth it. But right now, any bit of power saved is worth it at this point. And like that, we're down to sitting at 780. Slowly going to be climbing up. And we have a max consumption of 988. Yeah. I have a hard time seeing how we're going to get much further below that. So this facility is not that complicated. It's only 2 assemblers and 7 constructors and 4 smelters. It's don't do a whole lot. Well, I love you too, Elaine. Love you. Big kiss. Mwah. Only do that to my wife, chat. Don't get overly excited. Okay. We need to look into the final factory we desperately need to progress to the next phase. We're going to need automated wiring. Oh boy! Okay. This is gonna be a thing. 2.5 for one. Hold on, let me bring it up on stream for you. So you can partake in my suffering as I try desperately to figure out what to do here. Screen share, there we go. So, this is what I'm looking at. We have a required input of iron, coal, and copper to get the automated wiring in the end. Now, the immediate thing that I think of is, what if we overclock the iron one sitting right by the versatile framework, and we just leech off enough copper and enough iron of that one to get the foundry underway. It requires not too much energy on that. Right now we're sitting at 69 megawatts, which is, you know, fine. 2.5 in a minute. How long it's going to take for us to get up to 100? Let's go ahead and bring up calculators. We take 100 divided by 2.5. 40 minutes. That is an entire session that's going to be practically wasted just waiting for this factory to be built. Alternatively, if I boost it up to 5, power consumption goes up to 138. And we need a little bit more copper, but not necessarily a whole bunch more, actually. We have 8 constructors doing wire, but that's about it. Meanwhile, we cut down this thing to, well, 5 minutes. 50 minutes. No, 20 minutes. We cut it down. 20 minutes. Yeah, that's right. So that could be worth it. Yeah. Tell you what, I have decided it is worth it. We are going to go for this. It's going to be a little bit of messy, especially to set up in a non-destructive way. Can I find another place for it? Let's not go crazy. Let's not go crazy and start leeching off other factory builds. As I just realized, there is another place we could go to. Let's go ahead and take the Hyperloose entrance right here. Remember the previous place where I said that I had the coal sitting on? Well, a thought occurred. Why don't we have... I think we had iron and copper over there. So why don't we put it over there, that production line, instead? Come on, why are you so stubborn on being placed? There we go. I'm just running off in this direction. That is my current hope, anyway. That we can actually find enough materials here. We need iron, we need coal, and we need copper to get this thing going. Not a lot of iron and not a lot of coal, but a little bit more of copper. Like, we would like it to be at least a normal vein. Definitely not an impure vein. That'd be a little frustrating to deal. There we go. Cool. Now we can finish that on the way back. So we have a power transport going back there. Right, so we have the coal over here. We know that much. We have iron over here as well. We know that much. Right over here, look, we got another one. And this is a normal one. Very good. So we got iron and coal now. Please don't be too far away. Come on. Oh, that's not far away at all. That's only 160. That's right over here. Okay, well, tell you what. I think we have just found the new factory floor. Was this more iron? Well, hello, hello. This is more iron. Quite a bit of iron over here. Well, then, we would only need to transport the copper over here, or the coal over here. Which is not impossible. We could have that done. There's even a slug up here. This must be a sign. Alright, we have decided, or I have decided, that we decided. We're building it here. We barely have any plates to do that, so we'll be back, but we're doing it here. Right next to the other factory. Muy bien, muy bien. How far are you gone, by the way? You should not have too far off to complete the smart place, I feel. Nope, you're done in just a moment. Can I get a power cord over here, please? Thank you. I'm just gonna put that there. Oh yeah, good value on this tubing. Whee, we're done. Off to you. Excuse me. And off to... Oh dear lord, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is crap, this is bullshit. Oh, hello, poisonous plant. Could you not do the thing where you kill me, please? In my defense, I didn't want to be down here. No, you're doing the thing where you're killing me, buddy. We said don't do that. We'll have to slowly fucking shimmy our way upwards here. See, this is also why I would like that tube system up now. Since I don't have time to do any other stupid type of research for parachutes and whatnot. I'm a little more exposed than average. There we go. Oh, do I have enough? Ah, it's too long. Just barely. There we go. And then we just hook it up like so. And like so, there we are. Now we have two possible ways to get us to destination. You just have to remember which tube is one, otherwise we're going on quite the detour. Okay, we need concrete in droves, and we're gonna need plates in droves. And while we're here, we might as well... Oh, an entire stack, neat. We might as well go ahead and grab some of those reinforced plates. That's all we can do for now. What are we looking at in terms of power? 720 right now. That's well within the boundaries. Not even stressed about it. And at this point I feel like the factory should be operational, so we should be fine. It's going to be slightly less power usage too than what it's supposed to do, since it's not 100% effective due to the wrongly input iron coming in. Left one. That's a good sign that I'm already forgetting which one is which. — 38. We're running a little low on time here. There we go. Alright. So, first of all, let's just extend this one a little bit, like so we can actually get up here. And let's start planning the production. What am I looking at in terms of what I need to do where? I want this screen up again. So first off, we need 4 smelters doing construction wire, and then cable and wire from that. So that's gonna be the main focus of you. So let's, where was the copper ore? That was sitting over here. So let's have that entire bit be like here. 4 of them on a row right there. Coming right into this thing, feeding right into this beautiful machinery. 4 smelters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I know I'm lucky. So copper, copper, some more copper, and yet even more copper. Good stuff. Now this is gonna have to be split up into 2, each and every one of them. Let's just remove the tree. I don't honestly have time for the chainsaw. Let's just, there we go. Tree removed. Cool. I accidentally removed the foundation. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to select the foundation and do that. So we're going to need quite a bit of space for it. So now we take 2 constructors. Shut it. And clear out. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Why am I misaligning him? Come on now. Don't be rude. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, 5, and then 6, and then 7 and 8. 2 more. Let's get some logistics in here. We're going to do conveyor splitters. And just throwing them right down as such. 1, 2. So then you can just turn off into that direction. And this one is going to have its conveyor splitter right in front of it. You take the intake on the right end, yeah? Okay, cool. No, just straight forward, like so. Good boy. 1, 2, like so. And then forward. Whew, okay. And then this one. Intake on the right end, good. 1 goes such. 1, 2. And then we need an entire more section of plates there, right? Constructor. No, that's facing the wrong way, bud. 42 on the clock. I do have a spare minute I could trade in from yesterday. Or do I want to save that for a more pressing manner? Decisions. Okay, let's see. 1, 2. And then like so. 1, 2. Okay. I always feel so threatened when he pulls up the little bomb thingy and immediately starts pushing around on buttons. Like, no, can you not? So all of you do wire now. Like so. It's a little annoying knowing full well that this factory won't do anything for the end game stuff. So if we get that far into the game, I need to rebuild this entire factory and make it so much bigger because you don't get nearly enough. Right now we have scheduled it to be a production in the end of 5 per minute, while the end game item, I think it requires like 17 per minute to be the least amount of effective. Okay, so that's all of those constructors require for that. Now begins the fun bit. We need to just look in. We need 40 wire to head to an assembler, which is fair enough. That's not going to be difficult at all, because we can just split one of those into 3 and have 2 of them join back into line. So let's have you 2 be that one. Specifically, we're going to take a nope, not this end, it's merger, and we're going to turn that merger forward like such. Yep. And then we're going to take a splitter like such, and then a merger going this way now like such. So straightforward now. We got 30 Oh, piss you. There we go. Conveyor splitter. Let's try again. Properly this time, if you don't mind. That looks better. So let me put merger down. This merger is facing the wrong way. I want it that way. Because I need this one to also go this way, like so. Otherwise it's not going to join up. Okay, so now we got 30 going in there. 30 coming in here. 10 going there. 10 going to you. 10 going in you. And you going back into this one. Cool. So now we just need to set up an entire line of mergers. And then facing that way, we have the remaining 200. Goodie. Also, I'm not an idiot. This is not going to be enough to put MK1s on. But I want to just do that first, and then we can bother with upgrading it. Let's see. So this is 20 coming into there. 20 coming into this one. Coming into this one, so that's 50. So yeah, after this one we can upgrade it all the way up to 3s, because I don't be bothered with counting. Like so. That copper division is ready for battle. Let's go ahead and start getting things ready for it. In terms of actually getting power up immediately, I think. We need a miner, tier 2. So let's get enough miners for that. There we go. I don't think it was a pure one. I believe it was a normal, wasn't it? Oh, for God's sake. Bombs. Oh yeah, no, feel free to come in, bud. Come on. Thank you. How did I kill you but not this thing? Can I not blow these things up? That was my last bomb and I can't even blow it up. That's just mean, game. Come on. Yeah, normal. Cool. At least there was no surprises. And we're going to take the logistics elevator and we're going to go ahead and push it back down there because I want to be able to just get an elevator up. Like so. Great jump. 10 out of 10 on the artistical value. Right then. So up here we're going to do the standard merger split. No, splitter split. With one there, and then one going to the both of them. And there you go. Yeah, through the trees. There you go. Be brave. And then straight forward as of such. There we go. This thing is now ready to run. Wonderful. So, on the forward trajectory of the 40 stators required, we need steel pipes and wire. Now the steel pipes I was planning on producing down there, so that shouldn't be a difficult time at all. So let's just put the merger down. You know what, let's do it facing outwards like such. So then the 40 wire is going to come running like such. 1, 2. And that's the stator. That's the wire required for you. And then the rest of it is going to go into a bunch of constructors. And I can either decide to do 4 of them, and they're underpowered, or I can do 3 of them and I need to power them up a little bit. But I feel we're such professionals at the 4 split at this point, so let's just do that. So we're going to make it nice and broad. And then we're going to put down the wonderful constructors 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the convenient splitters located. I think if I put it like that, it can cut in. No, that's too short. Got it. I was an experiment. Conveyor splitters, then one step out like such, one step out like such, and one step out like such. You what? Oh, I put the input end on the wrong side, did I? No, I did not. Ah, but this thing is pushing out on that end. My bad. It was a good idea until I realized I failed it. Okay, I get my early warning alarm that I am approaching the hour mark. With only 10 minutes left now. One, two. There we go. And you suckers all do cables for me. Like so. From the cable, they're all going to be running to 2 assemblies doing the automated wiring. Okay, cool, that's not too bad. So, well then, let's go ahead and do the other end of our production. Being the foundry running at half efficiency. I need frames for that. Damn it. So the foundry, going to be pushing into one single constructor. Let's put him right opponent to this one. And I want you to do steel pipes. And the steel pipes, in turn, I want them to be fed into this thing. Oh. Missed right this one. That's not great. 1, 2 then. There you go. Good boy. Okay. So that's going to then produce these stators. And that is that entire line done. Minus the actual minus. Do I have that workbench still up? No, I do not. I have 8 minutes. I believe we can make it. So let's just set these ones to up. Like such. Ah, never mind. I need to get up there and get the thing down. That's not happening in time. Especially not if I do stuff like that. All the way up that hill we are going. And there's most likely a much friendly, angry spitter or other nightmare ready to sing my praises when I get up here. We're only going to do MK1s for now. Yeah, hello. Figured you were here. Can you, like, one step to the side? Never mind, I got it working. Hey, look, I brought you a friend. You two could have great romantic times together. About how much you hate me, how little you do beyond hating me, and the interest. You know what? Maybe you two could collaborate. Maybe find a hobby together. I believe in you. And punching me around is not a hobby, to clarify. Right, so here is the coal ready to be delivered. We need to... Can I grab this one? Yeah. And the miner on this one. And there is the iron ready to be delivered. So then, once more, we only need the 2 assemblers doing their shtick right next to each other right here and right here, as these two will be producing the automated wiring for us. Now, of course, we're not going to have time to once more hook this up, because that's never the part of the calculation. For some reason, we always do just enough to have the factory set up, but not actually powered. A good way to go, right? Can I get... There we go. No, you didn't... Oh, you did a line! What a little beautiful thing you are, then. Like such. And you go in there. 1, 2. Gets that nice bend I enjoy. 5 minutes still. Conveyor splitter coming out of this thing. And we're going to run you like such. I figured you were going to try to fool me. And then 1 step up like such, and 1 step that way, please. And up, and over, and we are ready. Yeah. We just need that extra foundry, which we're going to gather up resources for. First thing we do when we come back. Now, though, we really need to get going back to our location. Do I have... I do not have enough inventory space to grab all of them, but let's grab as many smart plates as we can carry and bring them over to the elevator. I'm gonna go ahead and actually get the clock up to give me the seconds that I'm working with. There we go. Now I can see the time. There we go. We're gonna jump right over here, throw all these suckers in there, upgrade that to an MK3, and see the numbers tick up. It's not gonna be the entire way, but far up. We have a little bit of time, so we might as well go ahead and just grab the items we're going to be needing for next time, being the frames and the rotors. Surprisingly much I enjoyed using the tubes, not gonna lie here. There we go. So we needed of them. How am I looking on power? It's still well behaving, lying beneath 700. The new factory is not gonna eat more than 100 power. So the question comes, what do we do during the required 20 minutes when that thing is running to get all the materials up? Do we maybe prioritize researching the Caterium line? Because Caterium wire has a lot of advantages. It can do power switches for us in terms of like priority, where they can automatically shut off certain factories if it requires that amount of power. More efficient power cables to be working with. There's a lot of good reasons to get those set up. So, you know what? Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to prioritize Caterium tomorrow after we've hooked up the factory. And we're on the building clock, you know. Oh, look at that. We are just going to be barely short. Yeah, we're literally a stack short of completing the first phase. That's annoying. Do I have time? 1 minute there, 1 minute back? Ah, you gotta live a little. Let's go. We have the jumping pad. That's what I'm going to be basing this calculation on. It has taken us 30 seconds to travel half the length of the tube. A little less than 30 seconds, actually. So we should be good. This is what we mean when we make every second count. So yes, dive in here. Grab a stack. Go back. And it's going to go even faster on the way back because we get this nice little speed boost in the beginning. Since the tube is heading slightly downwards. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. 1 minute. Gonna jump over here. Throw that stack into you. So now if push comes to shove, we can always shut off the smart plate factory. And up we go. Nice. We still got 30 seconds on the clock. Phase 1, or no, part 1 of phase 2 is done. As long as I don't get pushed off. He misses and go flying off himself. And we're good. Wonderful stuff. Still can't see the factory place over there. Oh, you can actually see the mining platform up there now. Cool here. Good stuff. Good stuff. I am pleased. yeah, no, we solved the problem that I was concerned about, being that factory, and there is the hour mark. As I said, I was a little concerned with how we were going to solve the power issue. But now we should have all the factories we require up and ready for production without needing to add more power to it. So with that, things should be smooth. We should be in the clear from here.